You're listening to Leaf Filter Radio, and the guru of gutter protection himself, Chris Coonahan, is here to take your most pressing leaf-related questions.
Hey, everybody, Chris here. I understand we have Ron on the line. Ron, where are you calling from?
Uh-oh. Ron, are you calling from a ladder?
Well, I was. I wanted to ask Chris what I need to do to get my gutters ready to have leaf filter installed.
Oh, Ron, you don't have to do anything. A Leaf Filter Trusted Pro will come out and clean out your gutters, realign and seal your gutters, and install Leaf Filter, America's #1 gutter protection system.
So I didn't need to get on this ladder?
Ron, Leaf Filter Trusted Pros are in your neighborhood and ready to help. Just visit leaffilter.com/day to schedule your free gutter inspection and get up to 30% off.
Thank goodness. What was that site?
That's leaffilter.com/day for your free gutter inspection today. See representative for warranty details. Promotion is 20% off plus a 10% senior or military discount. One discount per household.
Welcome back, everyone. This is Julie, and this is Two No Critics and a Cat, with Martina on the left, with Federica on the right, and with Nala behind.
Nala actually left.
Nala is always on the chair somewhere, so.
Tura left.
That's good. How are you guys? All good this week? What's going on?
All good, absolutely.
We're here to talk about a couple of festivals this week, which is the Venice Film Festival and the Toronto Film Festival. Is that correct?
Yes. That is very correct, which is why we are going to hand the microphone to our festival expert.
Federica is the festival
the resident
festival
goer. Who is ready in this spooky season to go to the London Film Festival, which is starting when?
It's going to be on the 8th of October until the 18th of October.
Are you still going to wake up at 7 a.m. and go see movies and
Absolutely,
being taken
because
away?
It doesn't matter that
hours.
You can register for a movie online. I'm still going to queue because I want to sit comfortably and not having to crane my neck to watch a movie.
But the funniest thing is,
I'll be outside the picture house.
Hopefully, you won't be absolutely taken away by another 4-hour movies like the Killing of the Flower Moon.
You never know. It can happen.
So, before that, though, we will talk about the London Film Festival, obviously, with Feds. But before then, we are talking today about the Venice Film Festival that just finished.
Which is in
and the Toronto Film Festival, which is actually in progress still. So, let's start with the Venice Film Festival. Feds, microphone to you.
It's been jam-packed this year as well. So, it's Italy's most famous and well-regarded festival. It's said to be the oldest film festival around, and is the one that potentially will start launching the award campaign for Oscar nominations. So it's pretty well known everywhere. It's sought after. It's a really great platform for directors and actors to test the water with their performances and with their movies coming out. And this year, it's pretty much been the same in terms of like which movies got presented. And although winner-wise has been a mixed feelings kind of vibe, but in terms of movie presented at the festival, there's lots of big names that most people recognize, like Benny Safdie, Yorgos Lanthimos, Guillermo del Toro. We have Catherine Bigelow coming back to grace us.
Do you want to know something funny, actually? One of my friends sent me a text message the other day, which her name is Federica, and she said, I just saw Guillermo del Toro pass by next to me, and I was like, what does it feel like to live in Venice, honestly?
Yeah.
She just turned around and she saw Guillermo del Toro passing by next to her, and I was like, thanks.
Organization-wise, it's a proper Italian festival, so there's a lot of chaos, especially because to move around Venice,
you can only use
you have to go by boat.
No, I can get the boat.
So there's a lot of boat traffic and a lot of quite picturesque vibes around, but it's there's lots of big names. I think George Clooney and Amal Clooney were there as a guest. It's pretty much the time of the year where you start seeing big names that you will probably hear more and more through award season. So it's literally the launching platform for award season for sure.
Guys, it's Oscar season again.
Yeah, it is.
Goodness.
It is. It's like it's award fatigue at this point. It all starts with Cannes, to be honest, where they start like shopping around for new productions and everything. But it's like it's cyclical, and Venice has a really good spot in terms of presenting films and propelling them towards the Oscars. So you often hear, both for Cannes and Venice, standing ovations for interpretations, for movies, like people clapping. I don't know if that means anything, to be honest. Most of the time, the longest clap doesn't mean the biggest win. But
No,
I guess
actually, the
it's,
longest clap won the Silver Lion instead this year.
there
Yeah,
you
but
go.
Also, it was a very emotional standing ovation this year, I think. So
There's been a lot of, not drama, but there's been a lot of
protesters.
political controversy, exactly. So with the
Protesters,
situation
yeah.
between Israel and Gaza, and the movie that won the Silver Lion, which is the voice of
Hind Rajab.
In Rajab.
Hind Rajab, they kind of like did a peaceful protest to remind people of the genocide that is going on around and in Israel and Gaza. So there's been a lot of political uproar because there's been a request from a lot of the Italian actors to disinvite I think it was Gal Gadot and
Yeah, it was Gal Gadot.
yeah, but there was also another one that I was really surprised about, which was Gerald Butler,
Yeah.
because they've been pretty vocal about their support for Israeli. So a lot of the Italian actors were pushing or trying to
Get them out.
push the organization to uninvite them. But they decided, both the two actors decided not to go themselves. So I think that was a clever move on their part, to be honest, because probably was gonna outshine everything else. But there's been like protests on the red carpet, people showing up with Palestinian flags,
Yeah.
and which is pretty good to see, because sometimes movies, people think that movies and films shouldn't be involved in political uproars or political protest, but I think art is the best way to show what you really think.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
that
Once
doesn't
you get a
exclude.
movie involved into political affairs, it's when it
The
becomes
thing-
emotional. So
And it's all
Yeah.
a matter of freedom, I think. Like, it's
freedom
not
of
that they
speech, freedom
have
to
to.
express.
It's not that they have to, you know.
No,
But if they
exactly.
want to, they should. Like, because some people might have the same opinion, but they might not be comfortable
To share it.
to do it publicly. No, but maybe they
Absolutely.
share it, but not within their work, you know. So
It's a good way to also use their platform to highlight injustice,
sure.
because everybody, all the people's eyes are on them. So it's
Yeah.
a good way to showcase what you stand for, especially with everything that is going on around these days.
Totally. So we have
Also, sorry, I feel like it was good mentioning as well that the Venezia Film Festival is also a charity gala as well. So this year was hosted by Colman Domingo, which raised about 3.4
Yes.
millions
Yeah.
for HIV research
Indeed.
and AIDS research. So I think that says a lot about that man. So
I love Coleman Domingo.
I think it's a very classy festival in general. I think it's very, very
Yeah.
different, and I think
It's also a way for Italy to celebrate their cinema. I think at this point, not a lot of directors are known worldwide, but it's hilarious that every year Sorrentino opens the festival with one of his new movie. And
The
this year it
festival-
was La Grazia.
Yes, the Venice Film Festival is also the most expensive for productions to
up.
bring movies to. I didn't know that,
Yeah,
but it is.
yeah, it is, it is.
Yeah, so Sorrentino opened up with La Grazia.
with La Grazia, and Tony Servillo was able to snatch
Best actor.
The Best Actor award. Yeah, correct. And which I'm pretty happy. Tony Servillo deserves all the praises and all the recognition,
Tony Servillo
both
is
in
amazing.
Italy and outside of Italy, because he's a master of his craft. I think I
He's
found
really
him really talented, and he has such a charming way of portraying characters. It like embodies them both in body movement and voice. It changes completely every time that he performs.
Feds,
So
what's your favorite Servillo's movie?
in my case, it was È stata la mano di Dio, which is one of the last one that it was really pretty emotional for Sorrentino, because it's a movie about his life, and Tony Servillo in this film, he portrays his dad, and he shows you. So disclaimer: I'm not a huge fan of Naples or people from Naples. I find it quite difficult for me to relate to them. I find them really loud and sometimes a bit too much.
Which is funny because we're
But
both from Naples.
No, we're
Lol.
not.
No,
We are not.
But the way that he describes Naples, you feel the love for his country, and he describes that particular brand of Neapolitan person that is all fun, that is like it's charming, and really has a lot of culture. And Servillo had such a fantastic elegance in portraying that character, and I feel like it's really, really, he showcased his talent really, really well, because it almost felt natural to look at him in that movie. And the comedy timing as well is perfect. He's like, he has this kind of like funny but subtle way of being funny, and even just the facial expression will make you laugh. And I think that's where his talent lays most of the time, in the subtle movement.
Yeah, definitely. My favorite is The Great Beauty, La Grande
Yeah?
Bellezza. Absolutely.
You were obsessed with the
La
movie for
Grande
the longest
Bellezza,
time.
the first time when I watched it in the cinema, which was like very early on, when I left the cinema, I said to Marco, this movie, remember these words, is going to win the Oscar for Best International Movie. And it did, because it was so perfect. The aesthetic was shocking. Like his performance was great. The direction was perfect.
From a movie
It
that's
was
called La
just-
Grande Bellezza, you would expect that
It was just
it was beautiful.
unbelievable. Like the metaphor between the decadence of Rome and Italy, actually.
Yeah.
He was talking about Italy, not Rome. Even though Tony Servillo in Il Divo, where he plays Andreotti,
Yeah.
that character, how he plays that character, that it's just the material of great biopics, in like a performance, character performance. Is incredible.
Yeah, no,
So,
it's this was a
yeah.
well-deserved win, I think.
Yeah.
The other bit, so apart from, of course, Sorrentino, the competition lineup was pretty much filled with all of the most high-profile movies that are about to come out, which I'm pretty excited about for most of them. Guillermo del Toro presented Frankenstein there, which has Jacopo Elordi, Oscar Isaac, Pedro Pascal in it.
Which
And
is also the Toronto Film Festival.
yes, correct. And I'm really looking forward to watch this adaptation, just because I love Guillermo del Toro as a director. I
absolutely adore
find
Guillermo
him
del Toro.
Me too.
he's amazing. He has a specific craft, and the way that he always is able to discuss like any multiple kind of topics. Again, he's another one, same as Tim Burton,
Yeah, I was saying.
where
But he-
he's focusing on the outcast and the differences,
Yeah.
but there's
And
so
he
many
has his own
nuances in his-
style and sensibility, just
Yes.
like Tim
And his
Burton.
touch is
Yeah.
absolutely the creepiest ones and the fickles ones. So
But even if I still remember how much I love The Shape of Water,
Yeah.
the way that that story, it's so deep but so simple as well. It's so easy digestible, and I think for a lot of people, we were discussing this over this weekend with our friend Chiara. The way that he makes movies is really digestible and it's really easy to watch, but some people kind of get tricked into not looking deeper. But all these movies always have like such nuances and hidden meanings that speaks volume, but they've done with in such a delicate way that it's easy to miss.
It was always
So a lot of people,
it was always the monster, the mute, and like the freak.
Yeah.
And, like there's always
I think
like
he
a
has-
recurring theme.
Yeah. Yes, and I think he has a very original way to talk about really simple stuff in a way, you know,
Absolutely.
like
and it's that's the way that he shines the most, and it makes something so simple really interesting. And the fact that he still deploys, it doesn't like to use CGI too much, so the amount of work that goes into his cinematography, into his set, into the makeup, it's just
The
out of this
makeup
world.
and the characters and the suits are all made of actual like makeup, but they're not CGI. Even the Shape of Water was,
Yeah.
which is crazy.
he's
Yeah.
he's obsessed with stop motion. He's passionate about stop motion. Stop motion is obviously,
Like Tim Burton.
I think it's the form of art, like Tim Burton. Yeah, it's probably the form of art that is more hands-on that you have in cinematography. You know, because basically for every scene where you see the character change, you have to literally stop the camera, go to the puppet, move the puppet, even just an inch, like for the arm to move. You
Yeah.
need to move the whole arm shot by shot. I think it took 3 years, something like that, to do Nightmare Before Christmas. Like it takes a long time. It's just such a incredible process, you
And
know,
it's
and it's hands-on really, and he's
you can
passionate about
see
that. He's
for
done
them
Pinocchio recently, all in stop motion, no?
Yeah, and you can see in those kind of things, you can see the love for the craft and the job that they do.
Photographed, yes,
Yeah.
of course.
There's a
The
there's a one of the actual TV shows that came out not long ago. When was it? 2022. It was a TV show, not a TV show. It was like basically a set of episodes about different things, and it was called Guillermo del Toro Cabinet of Curiosity, which was streamed on Netflix.
yeah,
Which was absolutely insane because it looked like a bunch of episodes of Goosebumps put together. But it was absolutely beautiful. And it is rated a lot, even from Rotten Tomatoes and IMDb. Like, this man has a craft in doing what he does. And you can always tell,
Yeah.
even for like a TV show of like 8 episodes on Netflix. You know what I mean? Also, my favorite movie from his is Pan's Labyrinth.
yeah.
So,
Another
that's a
household
Christmas
name
one.
that went to Venice again this year was Yorgos Lanthimos. I feel like I'm getting fatigued from him because last year we had like 3 films all back to back from him. So I wasn't expecting another one, but here we go.
do you think he's trying?
it's,
Since Poor
he's trying.
Things,
It's,
since Poor Things, he's done what's
3
the name?
more. 3 more, and they all came out like back to back as well. Because
What's
now
the name? What are the names though? I forgot
I'll
about
The
tell
it.
one
you.
with the Euphoria actress. Oh my god.
Oh my
One is
God,
Bugonia that came out now.
Yorgos.
That's the one that is at the Venice Film
So,
Festival.
Kinds of Kindness.
Kindness.
Yeah, you will.
And Poor Things were all released back to back. The next one, this newest one, is Bugonia. Again, he's collaborating endlessly with
Emma Stone.
Emma Stone. I think she kind of became his muse, or they love working together so much that even with Bugonia, she's, I think, the main character anyways. And it's another kind of like sci-fi / thriller movie. And it's still a comedy as well because he has that kind of like comedy timing that he likes to put in there that is so weird.
Even though
But-
apparently this is yet not the one. Like the reviews
No.
are not.
No,
But it might be another one for Emma Stone, though. Which is crazy.
Emma
Potentially.
Stone is quite impressive, but like
She's
if
quite
if
impressive.
the movie's 3 out of 5. I don't know if
Yeah.
it's not pushed enough for,
Mm-mm.
even though, no, it's not pushed enough. I was gonna say Brendan Fraser also had the same, but Brendan Fraser also had a very specific circumstance around him,
Yeah.
So no.
And then we have
God, how much I cried when Brendan Fraser got
a
the
collaboration again from Oppenheimer. So we had Benny Safdie with the Smashing Machine.
With Dwayne Johnson
This
and
time
Emily
he's
Blunt.
directing. Yeah, this
Yeah.
time he's directing Emily Blunt and The Rock, Dwayne Johnson.
He does direct a lot, actually, Benny Safdie.
Mm-hmm. He was
He was a director. Actually, Oppenheimer was kind of a break, really, to his directing career.
Yeah.
Obviously, I mean, if Christopher Nolan calls you, you go.
And The Smashing
understand.
Machine is the biographical sport drama. And he's basically wrote it, directed it, co-produced, and everything has been done by him, to be honest. So Benny Safdie is just a one-man band, which we love to see.
Yeah, he's also he won Best Director at the Venice Film Festival,
Yes,
which I'm
correct.
very happy about. He's really good.
He's really good. Like, I remember one of the first movie where they got a lot of hype was Uncut Gem. And that was really, really weird. But I remember I started hearing about him, and please don't sue me, because he was on Robert Pattinson's bucket list to work with, directors that he wanted to work with. And he has worked with him in different movies as well. But it's like, he makes so many weird films. But if it wasn't for Robert Pattinson, I wouldn't have never watched a movie from him. So there you go. Thank you, Rob.
Yeah. And the Golden Lion went to Mother, Sister, Brother
Yes.
by Jean Jarmusch. I honestly haven't read much about it, apart from the fact that it's weird.
which is probably why I
Really
won.
surprised.
It's a bit
There's a lot of
trippy.
big name in this one as well. You have Adam Driver, Kate Blanchett, Mayim Bialik, Charlotte Rampling. So there's like a lot of good actors involved.
Yeah.
And it's like a family. You want to say family drama? Like it's a
Yes.
family dynamic between
Theoretically, that's what it is.
yeah, parents having interaction with their grown-up children. So we'll see if it speaks to us in a way, because we are at that stage at this point where your parents getting older and you are getting older as well. So that would be interesting to see how it's portrayed in a movie.
Yeah, we will see. Do we want to talk about the Toronto Film Festival for a moment?
Yes, of course.
So it is still in progress. It just started, I think.
Yes, it's
Last
right
week.
after. It starts on the 4th of September and it ends on the 14th.
Yeah, exactly. So
They
it started last week.
Venice and Toronto kind of overlaps at the end of it.
Yeah. I have seen so much publicity marketing going on these days on everywhere. Hollywood Reporter, Entertainment Weekly, Variety. It really feels like they are Oscar campaigning already. It felt less like that Venice. I don't know why, but
Yeah.
here they are full on campaigning already. But anyway, so I'm full disclosure, I'm looking at The Guardian, and that has done a really good job in basically they have a page with all the reviews of all the movies that came out so far. So I've got the movies and the stars in front of me.
Nice.
And it's Peter Bradshaw normally, who I really like and trust. So of what I'm looking at, the movies that had the highest score, so it's just like 4 out of 5, were Hamnet, which is very promising, I have heard, with Jesse Buckley and Paul Mescal. And apparently the finale is overwhelming. And I've heard people going out crying.
It's directed by Chloe Zhao, so I'm expecting a lot.
Exactly. Yes. And then Poetic License, also 4 stars, on the Aparo family affair. And it's a comedy. So
Nice.
it's a bit of a different, it's definitely different from Hamlet.
Yeah.
And then 4 stars, Wake Up That Man, a Nice Out Mystery, also 4 star. This is a sequel of a sequel. I think it's a trilogy, no? This is the third one, isn't it?
It's a sequel of a sequel. Yeah, probably.
I think it's the Wake Up That Man, Knives Out. I think this is the third one.
This is the third one, and it's like they're kind of connected, but not really. But it's gonna be big, and I think it's gonna be in the opening gala of the London Film Festival as well. So
It's apparently
yeah.
super good, fun, and 4 stars as well. And then the last 4 stars are Obsession, which is a horror movie.
Of course.
Dave Franco and Alison Brie. And the last one with 4 stars is Steve, which is the Netflix movie with Cillian Murphy and Emily Watson, Tracy Ullman,
And a lot of people.
directed by Tim Mielent, which is based on a book that Max Porter wrote, which is the same guy who wrote Grief is the Thing with Feathers. My
Yeah.
God, these titles are always a bit weird.
It's like
Grief
the
is
anime
the
that I'm
Thing with
watching.
Feathers, yes.
Reincarnated as a slime.
And the book is actually called Shy, and he talks about this boy in this like re-educational kind of school, while Steve is the same story, but it's looked from the point of view of the professor in this institute
of the
for
student.
these very troubled boys. So it is kind of within the lines of adolescence in terms of topic.
But not that
It-
creepy.
well, it's quite intense actually, but it's
I didn't say intense, I
it's
said creepy.
based it's settled in the 90s, so there is no phone addiction or social media. It's about this the isolation of these kids and the the abuse and all of that. It's supposed to be very good. Some called it the best next Netflix movie in a while. I'm really
nice.
curious to see it. We will see it very soon, Julie and I.
2 weeks.
And these are the 4 stars movie. Then we have let's go to the bad ones.
Let's go to the one that actually didn't make a single
The bad
thing.
ones, we have Hedda, Nia da Costa, which is the director of the new 28 Years Later movie.
Okay.
It's the story of Hedda Gabler, and it's like a 2-star
Ooh.
movie. I'm sorry that I see only 3 stars for Ballad of a Small Player, which has Colin Farrell in it. I hope it will be a bit more, but then we'll see them. I mean, I do trust Peter Bradshaw, but I have also different opinions sometimes. So we'll see.
Speaking of
And
Colin
then
Farrell,
yes,
I'm looking forward to actually go watching his latest movie with Margot Robbie,
yeah, Wuthering
which
Heights.
is called A Big, Bold, Beautiful Journey.
Is it based on? Is it the one based on Wuthering Heights? No, that's not.
No,
Wuthering Heights is
no,
actually coming
let's
out
not
on its
let's not
own.
go there because Emerald Fennel. I think nah, I'm not looking forward to that. I'll watch it, but I'm not looking forward to Wuthering Heights, to be honest.
Are you not looking forward to Aemon Targaryen playing in Wuthering Heights?
Funny.
He's in it.
But no,
Ewan
this
Mitchell
one,
is in it.
it's gonna come out on the 19th of September, and it should be really, really beautiful. And I dig them as a couple. So, yes, I wanna cry, whole fat big tears, which I think is
Nice.
gonna happen.
We will see. And the last 2 worst movies are Foos, which is the one with Aaron Taylor Johnson, 2 stars, and then Christie, which is the one with Sydney Sweeney, 2 stars. The title for Christie review is actually quite intense.
Yeah,
like
Sydney
Sweeney fights a losing battle in cliche boxing biopic. Wow.
Sydney Sweeney is making some interesting choices, both for her personal life and career-wise.
Yep.
Wow. Okay, so this is the Toronto Film Festival so far. I love the interviews that they're doing, the round tables and stuff. They're quite fun, I have to say. And I loved seeing Jessie Buckley, Cillian Murphy, and Paul Mescal laughing together while waiting to go on the Variety or Deadline, one of these interviews.
Sorry, but the best thing that ever came out this week was, do you have FOMO? He said, no, I have ROMO, relief of missing out.
Relief of missing out.
Relax. That was crazy. The man looked straight in the camera and said, I have relief of missing out.
I have relief of missing out. Yeah, because they asked him if he watched the trailer of The Odyssey, and he said, is there a trailer? And the guy was like, yeah, there is a small one. And he was like, no, I haven't seen it, but I can't wait to see it, blah, blah, blah. And he said, do you have fear of missing out? And he was like,
no, I got ROMO, relief of missing out.
Romo, oh my god.
I don't even know how he can. You wouldn't think that someone like him would come up like that. He must have heard that.
He's quite fun,
He must have heard it somewhere. There's no way he would have known what FOMO means.
You'd be surprised.
I would be surprised.
Anyway, yeah, this is it. I don't know if Feds wants to add anything else.
No, pretty much that's about it, I think.
We got the 2 stars, we got the 5 stars, we got everything in stars.
We cover a lot of ground,
the
2
gala
festivals.
Yes, and I think, to be honest, there's no need to blah, blah, blah for another hour, because these movies will be the ones that we go to the Oscars.
We're going to talk about it.
Golden Globes,
We
we're
will
gonna actually
be
see them.
talking about these movies to the vomit, like
yeah, until we pass out from extortion. Exactly. Yes, absolutely.
So,
thank you very much. We'll see you in the next episode. Don't miss our video content on YouTube and follow us on Instagram. Thank you very much. Have a good night.
Bye.
bye.